On. Hi guys, we are back. Please let us know that the audio is working and everything is good. For some reason there was a hiccup with Facebook not letting us put the link of the stream on the Facebook page, but now that we are back, we only have so much time left out of the hour.
Yeah.
And I wanted to remind you guys that next week there won't be Weekly Assault because it's going to be Thanksgiving, which is a holiday here in the United States and other countries too. We celebrate Thanksgiving in Mexico.
It's just not the same day.
Yeah,
usually.
but yeah, it's not the same. But again, the office will be closed on Thursday, meaning we won't be here. I'll probably try to play tanks. So if you guys want to see me on Twitch, join me there. It's going to be early in the morning. Oh my God, Brian Link says no sound. I hope you're joking. Please, oh yeah, Timness says it works. Yay. Okay, cool. Brian Link, you get no tanks. Anyway, my name is Rybot01, Community Manager for World Tanks Console, and then I have Dr. Darold Higa, who is going to be answering questions. If you have any questions for him, please feel free to ask. The latest video on our YouTube channel was all about Darold and talking about war games. And we're going to do a little bit more videos like that in the future.
Yep.
Not specifically about war games, but topics that Darold is very familiar with and has a lot of information to share with you guys. So hopefully you guys will enjoy it. Michael Henrik, what's on Black Friday? Oh, well... As you may know, for the past couple years, we've had a lot of tanks and a lot of game content on sale. This year will be no different. As to what specific things are going to be on sale, I don't have that information. And even if I did, it would be way too much to even share on a stream because I think we're going to have almost every tank that we have in the game. I wouldn't say on sale, but in some specific sale or offer, I would say. Tim says, hi, Darold.
Hi.
Jeffrey says, is this live? Yes, it is very live.
Yep.
Goose El Givan, nice to see you, Darold. No one says hi to me anymore. It's all about Darold.
No.
In fact, you do the stream then. I'm just
Fine.
going to sit here.
No.
No, I get no love. Again, since we're not going to be here next week, I think we have to give away...
We better give away
double or triple the tanks?
I think so.
Yeah, I think so. So, while I was saying when you guys were unable to hear us, we released a lot of tanks lately. So we have the Wojtek, which is one of the Polish premium tanks. And then we also have the 50 TP, another Polish premium tank. Then we have the Absolution and the 3 new tanks under the collaboration with Brett Parson, who is an amazing and talented world-renowned artist who worked on the comic Tank Girl. So yeah, I mean, we have the 3 tanks. It's Banana Buster, Beach Party, and Tank. So I think we should give away all of them.
Okay.
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
All in one package or different giveaways?
Let's spread it out. Let's spread the wealth. That way everyone can get something. Yeah.
Okay, so we'll start first with the 2 premium Polish tanks with the Bear and the Daniel Sokol crew. So what do players have to type in chat in order to win?
Ooh, that's a good question. Polish tanks.
Yeah, keep it Polish related.
Yeah. So, favorite Polish food?
Ooh, pierogies! Yes.
Well, now everyone's going to write
Well,
pierogi.
what's the pork fried thing that's...
Oh, the pork knuckle? Yeah, those are good too. Oh, there's a lot of good dishes.
Oh man, I love Poland.
Yeah, Polish food is really good.
I shared my story about doing a layover in Poland when I went to Wargame in Kiev.
Oh, really?
And the pierogies at the airport were so amazing.
Yeah, it's scary because you think, wow, this is airport food, and it's still like really good. And you think, wow, imagine if I left the airport, how good it would be.
Goose Giban says he loves Tank, one of the Brett Parson tanks. Where is he? There you go.
Yeah, so I will say this. We had a little problem with the name of this because we can't call a tank. So we had to because it was supposed to be an acronym, but everyone just kept calling it tank, and we're like, wait, this is getting confusing. So we had to specifically put T, period, A, period, N, period, K, just to be sure it's absolutely clear.
So it doesn't mean anything. I'm hoping that someone will come up with a...
I want to say that I saw a document in the backstory, but I don't know if it's official.
Ooh,
Yeah, that's about.
we have to make it
double
official.
check. I'll have to double check.
Oh,
I'll
Facebook
look it up.
official. Yeah, we'll do that.
If not, people should send in what they. Oh well, you know what? We'll save that.
Yeah, we'll save that. Oh my God, great! Ah, this is exciting.
Except it's got to be, PG rated.
Yes, please keep it within our rating. We don't want to get by Facebook and uppers. They're going to be like, no more weekly assault. And then everyone will be sad because there will be no free tanks. Anthony Maxwell, Polish sausage, sauerkraut, stuffed cabbage from Tim.
Oh, yeah.
Jeremy Durgan, pierogies.
Definitely.
Bygones? What is that? This is from Jonathan Caldwell.
Yeah, if I remember, when he's saying it's a stew, if I remember correctly, that is was it a pork stew? I think it's a pork stew, but he can elaborate on that. Sorry. Oh, wait, they also have to get their gamer tag, right?
Yeah. They're actually putting their gamer tags, which is pretty good.
Forgot to say that.
Tank Source, he will pick a random winner with their gamer tag about tasty Polish food. Kolaczkis are...
There's a lot of... That's why I put it on there, although Man, now that I think about it, it's like I can't think of any one dish that I really like.
I know.
Yeah, I definitely like pierogies, but I think I also like... So it's weird because, like for instance, goulash is considered Hungarian, but there's a Polish... but other countries in that area make, a version of it. And I had one of the best goulash I had was actually at a Polish restaurant. So they make all kinds of... I mean, it's just...
Well, since we're running out of time, we're actually going to start picking winners right now. Tank Source has sent us the very first winner of the 2 Polish premium tanks we released about a week or 2 weeks ago. So do us the honor, Darold.
Yeah, it's Michael Rusnik, and he picked Polish sausage. Ooh. Excellent choice. And so congratulations on Xbox.
We'll do the clap. Click, 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 click.
Congratulations.
So next we have Absolution. Where is this tank? I know I added it to my page. Did I pass it?
Oh, you passed it. Yeah, there it is.
There we go. I think this tank is really cool looking. I like the front. I'm trying to get the concept art approved so we can show it or show everyone.
Oh, yeah, that would be interesting.
I love concept art, not just for World of Tanks, but for any video game. I feel like the teams, the artists make the content come to life, but then it has to come from somewhere. And then they're just pieces of art. I love, love, love.
And I think the thing that's interesting about concept art, in terms of like making video games, is that this is their first take at it. Like, by the time you get to the final product, it's gone through a lot of revisions and it's polished and everything else. But sometimes just to see the basic idea before it went through that whole process, this is when, maybe 1 or 2 people have touched it instead of 10 or 20 people have touched it. So it really gives you a much more personal feel for a lot of it. I really love that with character designs, and we have some great concept artists, and they sit there and they think about, well, what kind of themes are we trying to do? And sometimes it gets really wild, and then you go, okay, well, we can't be that wild or stuff like that. But to see the concept art is really interesting because it gives you a mind, a sort of a view into that creative process.
It's recently in the forums, a player contacted us asking if we could send him the art of some of the What's New screens. It was for the Veterans Day weekend.
Oh, yeah.
So he's like, oh my God, the art in the What's New screens and the news portal and in-game, it's so good. And then I replied with the art. And then another player, do you have the wallpaper for Runaway Tiger? And I replied with it. And then someone is like, do you have the wallpaper from when it was New Year's with, the tanks with the dogs? So there is a thread in the forums where I keep updating with wallpaper art for your computer or your YouTube channel, whatever you want to use it for. And I did pass all of your beyond super nice comments to the Wargaming Europe art team. They are the ones creating all the art for the What's New screens. And then we also have a team here in Chicago that creates the art for the tanks themselves. So yeah, they're well aware of players loving their art, so more stuff on that coming up.
In fact, we have multiple teams in Europe, right? Because there's also the Minsk team too.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, there's a lot of really talented artists in this company, and it's like for another project, I had to go through our online resource of internal pictures, and there were some pictures that they've only been used for internal purposes or for like promotions in other countries and stuff like that. I was like, wow, I just want to grab all this art and put it on my hard drive.
It's so cool. Good. Put
it's
it on
so
the concept art bag.
Yeah, it's really cool.
But yeah, I mean, we recently released the Absolution. It's part of the Mercenary group. It's really cool. Took it a couple matches on PlayStation 4. Haven't really had the chance to kind of hop in. You use the XP converter for some of my crews, but it's pretty cool. I definitely want to give the opportunity for someone to get or walk away today with this tank in their account. So in order for players to win it, what do you want to ask them?
So I feel like this is like kind of train themed. And so it's not just trains, but because it's got the rail ties on it and everything else.
Choo-choo.
Have you ridden on a train recently, and if so, what train?
And don't forget to add your gamer tag.
And don't forget to add your gamer tag.
It's got a lot of stuff, though.
It's got a lot of other things, too, so I don't want to just focus on the train stuff, but I'm a train fanatic, so it's just like anything that's got a train vibe to it, it's always really cool.
Yeah. Oh,
I know. It's like add mass transit nerd to all that other stuff, but it's really fascinating.
I rode on a train. Oh, it was in Italy.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
We took a train from Naples all the way back up to Milan.
Yeah,
That was a 4.5 hour train ride.
I have to say, one time, it was a short run, so I splurged and I got like the business class for the Italian rail.
Oh, fancy.
Yeah, and it's really funny too, because they go, sir, would you like a glass of Prosecco? And I'm like, certainly, thank you very much.
James Bond.
And so I'm just sitting there and I'm drinking my Prosecco and I'm thinking, and the scenery is whizzing by and I'm like, wow, this is really nice. I really wish America had high-speed rail.
Well, they do. I mean, we do have one of the largest, I guess, train systems in the world, but I don't think they're as luxury as the ones in Europe.
Or Asia.
Yeah.
Actually, even Asia too. Like,
Really?
oh yeah, Japan, Korea, China. The rail systems are really nice. Part of the problem is, and this is like, I don't want to start a whole debate, but some of it is the fact that our rail network, because of cost considerations and everything else, some of the rail shares rail with cargo rail. Therefore, you can only go so fast. So that's one of the biggest limiting factors. So you kind of have to build dedicated high-speed rail. They're trying, there's a project in California that they're trying. There's a lot of other projects where they're trying to bring in high-speed rail. But anyway, that's, sorry.
No, I mean, some of the questions, James Penrose, no train. And then gamer tag, Mashman90. No train here, John McCusin said. Oh no! Let's see, have to school PS4. Oh, I have to school.
Oh, I think we have a...
Do we? Oh. There we go. Again, we are kind of running tight on time.
So I think we're going to have to go through this.
Yeah, and we already have the name of the winner of the Absolution tank. And the winner is?
Oh, yeah, Chris Hartman. And his response was Detroit to Chicago Amtrak. Oh, yeah, I've been on that line. There's actually that one actually has a segment that's high speed, which is kind of cool.
Really?
It's outside of the Chicago area, so you already have to be in Michigan. But then there's a segment of that's actually high speed, which is kind of cool. I actually was like, is it really going that fast? So I got an app on my phone. I was able to figure out how fast they're going, which is cool.
Before we start the giveaway of the 3 Brett Parson tanks, and yes, we're gonna give all 3 in or the one winner. I wanted to talk a little bit about something that happened yesterday. I know some of you are familiar with the locations of Drive a Tank. We've hosted a player gathering then in Kasota, Minnesota about 2 years ago. And then we also had a press event for the release or the unveil of World Tanks Mercenaries in there. A couple of their awesome peeps from Drive a Tank in Kasota, Minnesota came over to Chicago and they brought a Centurion tank. It was a collaboration between Newscast and them.
Yep.
And they invited a couple of us from Wargaming Chicago to kind of just join in and watch and kind of do our own mini videos. But yeah, how long did they say it took them to drive the tank?
Oh, it took 3 days because tanks are not light, and you don't want to drive them on the road with the treads because you'll destroy the roads. And so you have to put it on a flatbed, and then that flatbed has to be able to carry a load of 55 tons before the weight of the truck. And then every time you pass a weigh station, you're going to have to go there. And now most trucks, I mean, you know, trucks are heavy, but they're not that heavy. So
no, not tank heavy.
So apparently they had to get permits for every mile they had to get. He was exaggerating, but like pretty much for every mile of they drove.
Well, he said it was $3 a mile.
Yep, dude, that's a lot of permits because of the weight. Because it does so much. I mean, they're heavy, right? You know, so, but it's fascinating, right? Do you think about bringing, you know, for a civilian to be a civilian company to be transporting a tank across country? But it's interesting because this is part of their experiment where they'll actually bring a tank to an event.
Yeah.
So, you know, if you have a really crazy party.
Oh, yeah. He said it's like, if you have a party and you want us to bring a tank, we'll do it. And we're like, oh, my God, okay.
I would love to throw a party where the people show up and there's a tank right there. But
I don't even know how that would go about here in Chicago. Like,
well, I live in an apartment on the 20th floor, so that would be a real surprise. But yeah, I presume if you have a house, it would be somewhat okay. I know, like, if you're outside the city, there are people who own their own tanks, which is just crazy. I'd love to own a tank. Well, you can own one in the game.
I want a tank.
You can own one in the game.
Yeah, or like, how many do we have? 600 plus?
Yeah, isn't it like cumulatively we're approaching that like 700, 800 mark?
Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there, people. But anyway, so we're going to show videos on Twitter and Facebook and also on YouTube about our experience. This tank was just running around, crushing and doing tank things. It was pretty interesting, but it was really, really cold. What I liked about the event the most is that we were there for about 2.5 hours, and then towards the end, I think word got around that there was a tank crushing things. So cars were parking around it, just packed with tiny little kids past their bedtime. They were just out in the window, just peeking to see what the tank was gonna just crush next. It was pretty cool.
The funny one that I saw is that at first there was a police that drove by. I go,
That's right.
Man, I hope they told them that this is happening because there's a tank all of a sudden in the middle of the fairgrounds.
He was going suspiciously.
But then he just kept driving back and forth. I go, oh, he just wants to see what's going on because he just kept passing back and forth. I goes, you don't only need to pass by once to figure out what's going on. And he just kept driving back and forth. Not that I blame him. I would have just pulled over and watched. Yeah, but I guess he had somewhere to go. But.
So let me go back here because I definitely want to give these guys a shout out for, you know, being so kind and inviting us. So again, I just want to thank the Incredible Adventures people, Greg, and then we also have the crew from Drive a Tank, Tony and everyone else. Tony was the one driving the tank. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for the invitation. We definitely want to share the content of the videos with all of our players. I think they love watching real tanks do tank things.
And I'll tell you that if I say this, some of the other people in the office are going to get jealous, but I went to an event where I was able to actually get into a tank and drive it around, crush cars and things like that. It's an absolutely amazing experience because so people who've done it, you know, I'm kind of envious because, you know, we do it with the controllers and everything else, and it's fun and everything else. But when you're actually in one of these vehicles and you're running around in the dirt on the course, and then I'm moving so gingerly, and they're like, "Don't worry about it, man. Just floor it." And I'm like, "Okay." It's like, what's going to stop you, right? So you just floor it, and it's an amazing experience.
Do it.
Yeah, go do it.
And before we go, well, we definitely want to give the tank away.
Sure.
I wanted to share a story that was shared with us via Twitter. This past weekend on Sunday, it was Veterans Day. So we posted on Twitter if anyone who was a veteran to, you know, raise their hand, or if they had a family member who was a veteran to share a story with us. And this one comes from Miss Ray Sunshine. She's also a community contributor. And this was actually one of my favorites. All the other stories were great, but it kind of says about our community, you know, what world tanks sometimes means to all of us. And she said that my father is in Desert Storm in Iraq for 7 terms, or he served, I'm sorry. He was a tank commander of the Abrams and the XM551 Sheridan. Every day I play this game, I'm watching it. Every day I play this game, not a day goes by that I'm thinking about my father who drove one of these in real life. I live free because of his sacrifices for our country. Happy Veterans Day.
That's a great one.
That is a really, really great one. And for everyone else that shared your stories, if you're a veteran or a family member who is a veteran, you know, thank you for your service.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, we have nothing but honor and gratefulness to all of you. And we're hoping that you're also enjoying this tank. It's fun. It should be fun. It is about tanks. And I know sometimes, for example, like the ones we're going to give away, they don't kind of mesh with the World of Tanks Mercenaries world. But they're there for fun, and it's a fun collaboration with a world-renowned artist. But for all of you who drove some of these tanks in real life, much respect. Thank you so much for playing this game. And I guess we can move on into giving away the next 3 tanks.
I think so.
Yeah, okay. So you had a question about one of the tanks.
Right.
Do you want to ask?
Yeah, let's ask this one.
Okay, and again,
Keep
you have
it
to give your
clean.
answer. Keep it clean.
Keep it clean.
And make sure you put your gamer tag.
Yeah.
So go for it.
Shall we pull up the...
Yeah.
So
Let's do banana
this
one.
was a... Oh,
tank. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So this one is interesting because if you look at the name, it specifically is written out as an acronym. Okay? So please tell us what you think that acronym should be.
Someone posted tanking at night, okay? Like tanking at night, K? Question mark.
Oh,
I don't know.
okay.
I can't remember who posted that, but that was pretty funny.
That was a segment during Extra Life.
Tanking
Oh,
after...
no, that's Tanking After Dark.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
sorry.
Tanking After Dark.
That's Tanking
Well,
After
we need to
Dark.
change the name of this
Yeah, we
then.
need to change it then.
Yeah. Let's see. I want to see these answers. And make sure, again, you put your...
Gamer tag and
See,
pop
there
on.
you go. Tanking all night, K.
Yeah, that's
So
good.
it's a question. It's not...
Yeah.
Let's see. Wow, no one's putting... They're just putting their gamer tag. You have to say what that acronym means. No sound? Wait, what? Johnny, if you're joking with me, seriously, I know your account. Oh, well, wait. Johnny Ronan says no sound. Clone Guy, totally awesome noob kicker.
Okay, well, fair enough. Fair enough.
Jason Catrone, terrible and narcissistic knights.
You slipped in narcissistic there. That gets some bonus points right there.
Tactical assault never killed? Question mark.
Okay.
Tanks a lot, no kills. Totally awesome new kangaroo. Okay. Tanking another new kill. Taking another ninja killer.
All right.
The armor nuncience killer.
Oh.
Totally awesome night killer. What is it? Your worst nightmare? That's not even close to what we were
That's a
asking.
tagline. That's a tagline.
Yeah. Who says that? Your worst nightmare. I know the...
Well, it's kind of Batman-esque, but I don't think it's Batman. But it sounds like something Batman would say.
I know. Wow. Who are you? Your worst nightmare. I think it was Batman.
I feel like that was well, I'm not a comic book guy, so.
Total Animal Night Kingdom. Too awesome, never killed. That's a good one.
That's a good one too.
Tanking all night, K. You guys said that already. Thunderbolt and Nightmare Killer. The awesome new killer. No, this awesome new killer. Trouncing another new kid. To all needy killers. Tanking all night crew.
People really like picking on noobs, huh?
Yeah. Total annihilation nuclear killer. talk about it or tank about it. Yeah, you're missing 2 words there.
I had to look too.
I know,
was
I'm like,
a minute.
wait.
Is that right? No.
Acronyms plus my dyslexia equals complete fail.
Oh,
So
yeah, that would make it a little tricky too.
that's a naughty cat.
Uh-oh, uh-oh.
Yeah, no, keep it PG-13, people.
Well, I mean, that's...
Terrible and nasty kicker. Too arty nightmare.
Oh, okay.
But where's the K? Okay, we have to pick one at some point. Let's see. We'll wait for Tanksters to give us the name of the winner. And yes, he's gonna walk away with all 3. I said 3.
Yeah, that's not 3, but that's okay.
We'll add 1. There you go. 3, 3, 3. How about if we pick 2 people to win all 3 tanks?
Sure, I think because we had to do a shorter stream this time.
We'll do it. Pick another one, Tanksor. There we go. Ooh, we have the first winner. Congratulations.
Okay, Toker Gomez with the all-new killer. All right, cool. Yay, congratulations.
your yay was, yay, a little delayed. That's okay.
I was concentrating on reading it. I was trying to figure out what his gamer tag was.
Tea and nice knitting.
Okay.
I like that one.
At first, I thought that was going someplace dangerous, but no, it was okay. It was fine. It was fine. It was good.
Threats, armor, nitro kills.
Ooh.
Top associate, now kill.
Oh, okay.
Terrible
well,
atomic nuclear killer.
It sounds like we have a winner, and someone's trying to pull a fast one on me because they put it in katakana, but it's Kani Christofa. Okay, so is that Crab Christopher? Kani? I don't know. Anyway, so so Kani Christopher, treads armor, nitro kills GT. Wow, it does sound like an anime. So congratulations. See, I was slow. I lagged again. Damn lag. Can I blame lag? Can I blame lag? It's not me. I'm okay. It's just the lag. So,
then they're going to be like, oh, confirmed by devs, it's lag.
It's lag, yeah.
Please don't quote us.
No, please
Just no.
I'll catch hell for that.
Yeah. Out of the 3 tanks, which one's your favorite?
Oh, that's a tough one. I think I like Banana
Buster? This is Beach Party.
Yeah, so, I mean, Beach Party is cool, but I think, and this is a dumb reason for liking it, but I really like the name.
Banana Buster?
Banana Buster. I mean, come on. Banana Buster.
So, okay, I got a message from a player. They were like, oh, yeah, it's just a weird name. Doesn't mean anything bad. When I Googled Banana Buster, all I got was cookies recipes and magic tricks.
Really?
Yeah.
Is there something? There must be something because I didn't do the name check for this.
No, yeah,
so
I'm like, okay, I gotta make sure because obviously we don't want to offend anyone.
Right.
So I checked the name and all I got was a ton of cookie recipes and magic tricks. Why a magic trick? I have no clue, but you can just Google it yourself and you're gonna get magic tricks.
I was afraid you were gonna say something else, but I'm glad it didn't end up being that way.
Yeah, let's.
Yeah, no, sorry. I wonder what kind of cookie.
Yeah, a cookie recipe.
I think I would. I've never had a banana cookie before. That might be kind of cool.
Banana Buster cookie. Hey, maybe we should do a weekly assault episode where we bake Banana Buster cookies.
Or oh God, you make a cookie that matches a tank's theme.
We should do a contest.
Ooh, actually, that might be kind of cool. Oh, wait.
A cookie recipe that's named after a tank.
Oh, that sounds good.
Wait, we have a bonus winner? What did this new challenger? Okay, Tanksor is feeling very...
generous.
It's coming out of your paycheck. The winner is...
The bonus winner?
Yeah.
Is Nathan...
That's a nice name.
Mouse Nach Hunter 1337 or lead, I don't know. And tanking as Nanny Knits. Oh, okay, that's actually pretty funny. I like that.
Okay, you're also going to walk away with
winner,
all 3
so
tanks.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Clap, clap, clap,
clap,
clap,
clap,
clap.
See this like.
Yes. Yeah, I think we need to do a contest where you guys bake us cookies and you have to name them after a tank.
I think we're just trying to get cookies, aren't we?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's a cookie.
It's underhanded, but it's a way to get cookies.
Christian Silverio, I'm hungry now. Gary Man, I'm a baker in Scotland. Trying this in the morning.
Ooh, okay.
Please, please, definitely. Banana nut muffin.
That sounds good. Yeah, I've had a lot of banana bread. Banana bread I've had a lot of.
Oh, who used to bake? Oh, Jana.
Yeah,
she used to bring like a bunch of banana bread.
We used to bake banana bread.
Ta-da!
Because I lived in Hawaii, we used to have a lot of because we have a lot of tropical fruits. Used to eat a lot of mango bread, which is actually also fairly good.
I've never had mango bread. That sounds tasty.
It's good. Except I had it so much as a kid. For a while, I couldn't eat it.
Oh, you got sick
of
it?
But now I'm like, oh yeah, I could use more mango bread.
Oh boy, well, we are way past our time.
Yeah.
Apologies for the tech difficulties. We'll try to resolve them, make sure that doesn't happen next week, the week after. Don't forget that next Thursday there won't be Weekly Assault. We are going to be off for Thanksgiving weekend. However, I will be streaming on Twitch in the morning, so if you want to join in and just, platoon with me and play tanks on Thanksgiving Day,
cool.
Please join me. I'm going to be giving away premium time and a couple of other tanks. Don't forget Absolution, the 2 Polish premium tanks, and the 3 new Brett Parson collaboration tanks from, but Banana Buster Beach Party and Tank are available. We also going to have the Turkey Shoot event, so if it's in game already, take advantage of that. And War Chests. Don't forget that they're still available, but might not be available soon. I don't know.
Yeah, we don't know.
Yeah. Magic.
Oh, and then there's also look forward to Black Friday, right?
Oh, yeah. Black Friday. We are going to announce more information about the sales that are going to happen, so keep an eye on World Tanks Portal. And running a couple contests on Twitter, so check them out, participate. A lot of people win a lot of content in there, so I guess you guys need to subscribe. After the stream, we're going to post whatever we recorded today on YouTube, so check us out. And I guess that's it for today, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Thank you so very much for joining, Daryl.
Thanks for having me.
Yay. So we'll see you the week after next week. Enjoy Thanksgiving, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye.